Ever since my first ever SRS race, one thing has been clear. If I get into a race with James Timothy, there is a high chance that either we never meet again on track outside of qualifying, or we race from start to finish. Thankfully, this time it was the latter one.
Floor it, green, green, green.
Oh, too much steering there, James. Wow. I tell you what, that helped me with the start because there was no car around.
Start's okay, we're still in this. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
That was a bit clumsy there.
Massad is now in the lead.
Left side. Hold your line. Careful, still there. Clear on the left side.
Not gonna go 3 wide on the first lap. No, sir.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Clear on your right.
And that's why. Poor guy, by the way. Manages to do a good qualifying, and then James
Yellow flag,
immediately
caution.
shoves him off on the start. And then half a lap later, I'm assuming that's the same car, by the way, so I might be wrong here, but like half a lap later, he gets pushed off. I'm surprised that I was able to, you know, go around them and not get collected.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Alright, gaps are forming here, which is not good. I want to get closer to them. Oh, that's too much braking. One retirement so far.
The leader's just done a 204.64. Yellow flag.
That's a yellow car going off, hitting for the flag. Alright, B13.
That lap time was 2:10.00. "15 minutes left."
5 minutes already gone. Ouch.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Oh, Jim's lost the pace. Not pace, place. I'm the one who's losing the pace. Oh! The yellow car in front
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
lost the talent in that corner.
The gap to Van der Merwe behind is increasing. It's now 5.8.
And now James goes off track there. Hi there!
Left side. Clear on the left side.
Well done, Adam. Nice move, mate. The gap in front is now 3.9.
Now here comes the tricky part. Can I stay ahead?
Yellow flag, watch out.
All clear on the right.
That's a bit steep re-entry.
P11.
I should recognize that driver, by the way, by this point. But I'm just keep forgetting his name. Like, each time I see the number 69 on the car, I'm like, yep, I know that guy. I met him before, raced him plenty of times. But then, the name never rings a bell. The livery does. The name doesn't.
Yellow flag, caution. Defend hard, make them work for it.
Car on your left.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Come on, stick with the bastard.
Car on your left. Hold your line. You're clear left.
Yes, that's how much I was able to hold him back. There might be still chances.
We're seeing minor wear all around.
Eduardo might go side by side with him. He does, but he locks up and goes off track. This is spicy. This race so far is spicy. Someone in the pits. Bowler miscalculated the fuel. I assume either that or he has some damage on the car.
The gap ahead is now 1.4. Okay, Adam, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Half distance. Fuel looks good.
Oh, James, lost it.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
James lost it. I just managed to get around it. That was close call. Even got a cut track warning.
Your right side tyres are cold.
We are still halfway into the race. Just halfway into the race. I think I have about 12 minutes of fuel remaining. Now I have to drive clean and fast to manage to get a good gap between me
The
and
gap to
James.
Van der Merwe behind is increasing. It's now 7.6 seconds. P11.
I'm getting massive nostalgic vibes already.
You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
From when me and James were fighting week by week for points with the Audis.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 5.8 seconds.
Today is like I don't know what it is. It feels like a rematch, I guess.
Yellow flag.
The yellow and blue car meets once again on circuit. Why do I keep saying yellow? It's green. The green and blue cars.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I feel bad for Paul. Just noticed that he's the one who's retired from the race. Looks like after all this time he still has some trouble with this circuit. Oh. It was slowed down jumpiness here. I don't know what's going on. This happened yesterday as well, during the third race, which was on this exact
Yellow
same
flag.
circuit, so hopefully it's not gonna happen again. Normally I have no trouble when I'm just recording the race, but maybe streaming it is a bit of an extra. James is coming up on the field though. No doubt my freezes help him as well. Okay, what's going on here? This is annoying. Hopefully it doesn't happen in the remainder of the race, because so far I'm quite enjoying
The car
this.
behind is catching. The gap's now 6.1. Okay, Adam. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
They came out ahead of me in the touring cars race. The Legion race, we were split up in different lobbies, so that doesn't count. But this one does. I would very much like to stay up ahead.
The gap in front has increased to 13 seconds.
Greg is currently P5 though. Go get him, Greg. Frank is currently P8. See, I can say the names correctly. I just sometimes forget to.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, something happened to Fred. Not... Okay. Frank. Still massive gap ahead, so... And not so big of a gap behind. Two more laps probably. Can I keep James behind for those 2 laps?
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Sure, hope so. These lookups don't help. Leaders are changing places ahead. But now it's all down to this. One more lap after this. Oh, Gustafsson, or whatever his name. He was the leader. I guess he miscalculated the fuel. He's in the pits. This might be a top 10, after all. If I can keep James behind and I come out ahead of the guy who was the leader. Oh, that's a DNF. Okay, now it's truly on.
5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. P10.
That was slow, I didn't really have to defend there. Will he send it up on the inside?
Car on your left. Still there. Clear left.
Ah, bit of a slide.
Come on, Adam. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
There we go. No lifting required here. Ah, I slid out wide.
We've been warned about track limits.
There we go. He gets it, I don't.
P9, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Good race. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat James. It really came down to the final corner. So like I qualified behind him, but he had some trouble. Here there was an actual touch between us, but he gets ahead of me. And coming down here, he spun out. And just watch how close it is. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. I got a cut check warning for this. No slowdown penalty, but a cut check warning. Unfortunately, James was getting closer and closer, and I also had slowdown problems. Not penalties, but the game would just froze a bit on one of the left. So that gave him at least 4 seconds to not really work for that extra 4 seconds. And here it is. He's getting closer and closer. And this is the gap between us, starting the final lap. So it was really close. Here I went a bit slower than I should, I think. And after this, on the downhill, I tried to figure out where he would go while trying to brake normally. So I'm kinda in the middle of the circuit. And after here, this is where things get really tricky because he pulls up to the side. I brake too much, alright? I brake too much here. And my car actually slides out a bit. If you watch the rear of it, it slides out a bit right here. If it wouldn't happen, the slide wouldn't happen, we would go side by side and I would be on the inside for the next corner. Alright, so there are a few other things that can happen. Here I actually gain on him in the next upcoming 2 corners. From the exit of this corner, I get within that range where I can just get closer. And here I don't lift whatsoever. Final lap, give it everything. I get closer and closer to him. Unfortunately, he does a really good braking here. He moves to the inside there, and I don't want him to just risk it yet. I try to stay as close as I can. A bit of a slide on the rear there. And even here, it's still good. Unfortunately, this is the problem right here. I think I stepped on the brake way too early, slid out, and as trying to correct the hit, I braked too much. Two is already on the grass, and unfortunately, this means that he keeps P10 and I'm P11.